Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello. Welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am Kimmi. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome. This light is a little bright. I'm going to give YouTube a few minutes to notify people. Welcome to those who will join us on the replay and those who are live and also those who will listen to the podcast. How's it going on this rainy day? Is it raining where you are? It is raining here in Georgia. What's going on? I see we already have some questions. So, we'll hop right into your Q&A. Hold on one second. I just need to plug up this laptop. Let's see. Hey, Tara. How is it going? Donna. Hi, Donna. Chantel. Let me cut this down just a little bit. I am still working, so I may get a few calls, y'all. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I'm just plugging in my laptop so it does not die on us. And I was running a few seconds late because I had a call to a nursing home. Okay, let's see what's going on. Welcome. So we already have some questions here. But for those of you who may be new, I am Kimmi. I am the owner of this channel. And I also have Notary Educators. I'm one of the trainers along with Alexis and Angela and Jeffrey. And we speak all things notary over here. Hey, Sharon, how's it going? Hey, Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath, everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents, learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. So let's see. We'll get right into Tara's question and I'll come back to what I wanted to talk about. Just for a moment. Any questions you have, though, feel free. This is all about you this right now, okay? So let's see. Tara says, received my commission yesterday. I know I'm supposed to buy errors and omission insurance. Could I start with only 1 year? Sure you can. Yes, that's actually how I started, Tara. When I started my business, I just had 1 year. I purchased a 1 year policy. I think it's like $30 a year. It's not very expensive. I actually just went through the NNA. I only carried a $25,000 policy. That's the dollar amount I still carry, actually. I've been able to work with signing companies, direct everybody with that dollar amount. So that works for me. You have to see what works for your business. I do have a couple of videos on the channel about errors and omission if you want to dig a little bit deeper. But I would not notarize documents without having proper coverage, no more than I would drive a vehicle without car insurance, okay? So I highly recommend before you start stamping, get your insurance, okay? Cover yourself. Hey, Levels Mobile Notary, Barbara. Hey, welcome. Hey, Terry C. What's up? Yes, and congrats to Tara getting that business going. Yes, very good. Congratulations. You're on your way to your journey. Tori says, hello, everyone. My first time catching it live. Hey, Tori. Well, welcome. Is it $80 for a year, Tara? If so, what state are you located? Let me know. What state are you located? Is it $80 for the year? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm in Georgia. It was only $30, I believe, for the year. And then the next time I did it for another year until I really made sure I was going to do the business. And then now I actually have it match my commission, which is 4 years at a time. So now I don't have to worry about it for 4 years. Georgia, yeah. And it's $80 for 1 year? Is that what you're saying? So anyway, what other questions do we have? While we wait on additional questions, for 1 year it's 80? Double check that, because I only paid 30, I think. I know it hasn't gone up that much. I wouldn't think it has anyway. Let me not assume, because like I said, the last time I did it, I bought it 4 years to match my commission, which is 4 years here in Georgia. All right. Even if it's $80 though, that's $80 times, or $80 divided by 12. So you're looking at $6 a month. You definitely want to be covered. Okay. Tamika's Indicator. Hey, welcome, Tamika. So I wanted to talk about really quick while we wait on your questions, or while I wait on your questions. Anything you want to know from me, just go ahead and drop it in the comments. But we started the Notary Mentor Program yesterday, and it was amazing. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit how the first one went. And then if you have any questions about the Mentor Program, we could definitely talk about that too. So the Mentor Program went amazing. What we started out doing was asking the people, the mentees, what is that they need for their business. So it kind of came to the consensus that the majority of the people that were in mentorship that started with us yesterday all are at the point where they have their supplies and now they need to grow their business, which is the case for most people. So what we're doing this week is we're working on our Google business page. So the homework assignment for the class was, and I'll just say class, for the class was to get their page set up as much as they can. And then when we meet back next Friday, because the date will change weekly, when we meet up next week, then we're going to finish up those Google pages so people can actually start getting business. Okay. A lot of the people in the class yesterday did not have their page set up. So it's like they're just sitting there. It's like a doctor sitting there with all your stuff, but you don't have no patients. You got your scalpel, you got your blood pressure machine, you got everything, but you don't have no patients. So we're working on our Google business page. And what we decided to do with the mentorship program too is a lot of times mentor programs are set up where whatever the person teaching it or the mentor wants to talk about. That's not how we're going to run this program. After last night, we had already kind of decided it, but we actually were able to kind of see what it was going to look like. Because we didn't want to roll it out. It wasn't ready. But we decided we're going to go week to week on what the class needs so we can all build together. So we might have wanted to talk about, matter of fact, for next week, we had a schedule to talk about how to use Canva in your business. That's what next week's lesson was supposed to be about. However, you don't need Canva and your Google page is not set up, right? So as we grow together and we find out what the needs of the class are, that's what the mentorship is going to look like. So yes, if you look at the page right now, we have Canva, then we have ABC, but there's no need to talk about Canva in our people's Google page is not set up. So when we say we want you to succeed, we're not just going to give you junk information no more than we do here on the channel. So we're pretty excited about the way it's going. So everyone has already joined the group me. And that's our main way of communicating. We've already been dropping gems in there, videos to help them to get that page started. And then we'll come back together next week and actually, like I said, put the what we call it, the edible arrangement on it and make sure it's ready for business. And then we can talk about how to do some Canva. And then we can talk about how to get reviews. You know what I'm saying? So you got to build it out. So it's really exciting. Let's go back to some questions over here. Terry says, Kimmi, how's your mentorship program numbers going so far? I know you all are great teachers and mentors. It's going great, Terry. We are so excited. So it's only week 1. We did a little advertising about it, not nearly enough as we needed to because we all actually work. So sometimes it's hard to go live over here. Sometimes it's hard to get the word out, but it's actually great. Yep, it's actually great. We have 14 people that started with us, and that's good because, again, we want to be able to kind of grow. We're not looking for like 200 people to sign up tomorrow. Whatever it is, we're going to work with it because we're a team of 3 to 4. I say 3 to 4. You ever play spades and you got 3 in a possible. My card players know what I'm talking about. Jeffrey is our possible. So we need to. Jeffrey can teach also, and he will. So whatever we need, and eventually, as we already stated before, as we continue to grow the program, it may look like, okay, this particular part of the class needs to focus on Google My Business. This particular class needs to focus on marketing. This particular part needs to focus on whatever. So we're such a nice sized team that we're able to do that. So right now we're small enough where we can kind of all grow together. But as the program continues and as your businesses continue to grow, we'll look at the program too to see what we need to do. So thank you for asking, Terry C. But it's actually going great and we're excited. So as you already know, Monday nights are no longer here, but I'll still be going live like I'm going live today. But the set Monday night is gone because we're focusing on growing the mentor program, which is, again, is going great. Thank you for asking. So they told, Ohio, Katrina says it's 100,000 for 120. Yeah, and that's not bad. It's really not when you think about it, because you really want to be protected. And again, don't buy more insurance than you need to. Okay, so if you only need, to get started 25, start with that. And then as you continue to grow or you see the need of signing companies, some signing companies may say, well, hey, I'm only going to work with you if you have 100,000. Well, then that means you need to go get 100,000. But the majority of them are only asking that you have 25,000, because don't forget, the signing companies also have insurance, okay? So we're not even trying to make mistakes, y'all. What we're trying to do is make sure we go out there and know how to properly notarize, okay? That's what I want you to do. I don't want you buying insurance and say, okay, I just mess up and they can file it against my insurance. No, I want you to notarize like a pro. If you've not taken that training or any training for that, as far as that goes, get some training, guys. The insurance is like a plan Z, not A, B, C, or D. It's like the last resort. Okay, you don't want anyone filing against your insurance. Just no more than your car. You're not going to get car insurance, the average person, to say, well, it's insured. It's insured. Oh, no, not the kid. I make sure I lock my doors. I lock my trunk, put the alarm on. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with your notary business. Don't just say, oh, I have insurance, so don't worry about it. No. Can't afford the video, but somebody says I can't afford the program now, but the videos help out, and that's great. So that's why we did not get away. We did not stop all the free resources. We did not. So you still have access to the free Facebook group that did not go away. Notary Educators Facebook page is completely free. Again, you do not have to have taken any classes. You don't have to be part of the mentorship or anything. That's free. That is still here. I have over 600 videos on the channel. I will still be going live. So nothing's changed. Now we're just at a deeper level for those who are ready to go next level with their business. So, and that may not be you right now, and that's okay. We still going to be here for you. And then when you're ready to go the next step, if you need us, we're here. That's what the mentorship program is, okay? So Maura A says, when you do a signing, when do you take payment, before or after the signing? The journal. So I highly recommend collecting the payment normally after. Now I want the signing of the journal completed before I stamp the paper, before I stamp the document, because at the point you start signing and stamping, in the client's mind, the transaction is wrapping up. The last thing to do is collect payment. Now, the only exception I have to collecting payment after I do everything is if I'm going to like a nursing home or a jail, because those signings, depending on how far it is, if it's out of my normal travel range and say I'm driving like an hour somewhere, I want half of my payment up front to at least cover my travel time in case I get there and for some reason I cannot complete the signing. But other than that, regular general notary work, I collect it at the end. Part of your screening questions could be at the end of the questions. How will you be making your payment today? So you can know how they'll be making payment. I used to ask that all the time. I've gotten away from it a little bit. They'll usually ask you too. They'll say, so what do you take? Do I need to go get cash? Like the lady I had today, actually, she said, well, let me run over to Wells Fargo, because I was going to meet her up at the Office Depot. And she said, let me run over to Wells Fargo and get some money. And I said, well, we do take debit, credit, Zelle, Cash App, whatever you would like. And she said, oh, great. So it's funny because I charged her $30 because I was already out. And she gave us a $5 tip because she also needed to have the document scanned and emailed. So she was going to go back in Office Depot and do it. And I told her I could do it for her on my phone. So my phone, and most phones today, you can take a picture of it and it'll scan it and make it look really professional. And I did that. I emailed it to her person who it needed to go to. And I also emailed her a copy. FYI, that's another little gem for today. Whenever you email something on behalf of someone, make sure you send it to the person who also is, sorry, I had a message. Make sure you send a copy of the email to the person who's actually paying you so they can see that the email went through, okay? Let's see. Next we have, do you have a registered business do you have to have a registered business to have a Google business page? No, you don't. So I have another video on my channel about do you need EIN and LLC? And you do not need all of those to get started. You do not need those for your Google page. Nope. You do not. Tamika S says, is it too late to join the class? Oh, no, it's never too late. No. You can join. So what happened, Tamika, is we have the replays also. So we do record the mentorship classes. And you can go back and watch them. I send it out after the class to everyone, even if you were live in person. And then also you can go back and watch the replay. So if you join now, you just watch the replay. You can get caught up and then you'll be ready for next Friday. Okay. So we gave the students, I just use the word students, y'all, but we gave the students this week and next week. So that's, a week to get ready. So that it was on Monday. So it's funny. So this week they'll have a little extra time because you have from Monday night to next Friday is the next meeting to get that Google page. And that it's going to probably take about that length of time. We put a few extra resources in our group me, which is the way that we primarily communicate. So they will be able to get their pages going. So it's not too late. It is not too late. Okay. Let's see. So hopefully we'll see you over there, Tamika. And to sign up is at notaryeducatorsllc.com for mentorship or anything that we offer. notaryeducatorsllc.com and click the mentorship tab, okay, or mentor tab. Katrina says, my question is to renew for your loan signing through the NNA, the 79 buck bundle. Does that include the background check and loan signing certification? Yes, Katrina, get the smallest package because you've been doing it for a while. How you doing out there? It looks like you're doing your thing. You're talking about renewal. Yes, you are correct. Just get the smallest package, and it does include the background check and the loan signing. So it is a certification, but really it's 45 question test that you have to take to be a notary signing agent. So yes, the smallest package will help you. Tori says, I see that there are jurat and acknowledgement stamps. What are the purpose of these versus a regular stamp or a jurat or acknowledgement certificate? Yes, so you would use those instead of, Tori. I actually have a video on my channel about this, additional stamps, and I highly recommend them. So for example, if you haven't seen my toilet paper video either, I'll show you how to notarize even a piece of toilet paper. And that's when those stamps would come into place. So you can either use the stamps or the certificate, the paper, whichever you prefer. But most clients want to see everything on one page, okay? O says, and I do have a supply list at notaryeducatorsllc.com, notary supplies. So just click the list. It'll take you right there. The pollen is really bad here. Let's see. O says, that's why my nose is a little itchy. O says, that's why I haven't started my page. I don't have a registered business yet. Yeah, you don't have to have a registered business in order to do your page. You do not have to. Terry, thank you. Yeah, we're feeling pretty blessed. And as we continue to be blessed over here, we want to bless other people. So it's all a win-win for everybody. Win-win. So, and we still work. So we still work, guys. I always say that. So Tara says, I don't know if I could use GroupMe with you because I use it with my job. You could be a part of more than one group. Yeah, you could be a part of more than one group. I'm a part of more than one group. So we send you a link to join our group. So you have to have a link to join their group. So you can be a part of more than one group. Mm-hmm. Tori says, also, I wanted to say I have purchased the Price Your Services book and the Notarize Like a Pro course, and they are worth it. Oh, Tori, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I always forget to talk about things. Y'all know I don't be selling like I should, do I? But I don't have to because you guys helped me out. I was going to show you the new book. I don't even know if I have it down here, but it's on the website, y'all. Tori, I appreciate it. So the new book that Tori is referring to is Price Your Notary Services. And I go into how to price each service that we offer, how to counter offer with signing companies, what to do if they won't pay you. I cover all of that. Anything that's dealing with money in the notary space, I try to cover it in that book almost. Okay, I talk about wedding officiant, everything. I really appreciate the compliment, Tori. And the Notarize Like a Pro course, for those of you who do not know what Tori's referring to, is either self-paced or live. And the self-paced is like you and I sitting in a room, and I go over how to properly notarize documents. And that's the first step to doing anything in this notary space. And I really thank you, Tori, for the shout out. All right. Vic says, how much is the membership? Yes, it's $39.99 per month. And again, the membership includes access to all three of us, Alexis, myself, and Angela. It covers apostilles. If you're doing apostilles, Angela will help you with that. It covers the loan signing. We'll help you with your Google page. Anything you need in your notary business, we are going to help you with the mentor program. That's why we established it. It took us a long time to get it going because people have been asking for years. Okay, I've been doing this channel for almost three, and running my business for almost 4 to 5 years. And people always say, can you be my mentor? Can you be my mentor? And I'm like, no, we don't offer mentorship. No. And what we found is that, yes, we teach you how to notarize. We've been given a great foundation. People know how to notarize. Great. But now we need to teach you how to build out these businesses. So we saw even last night, we all walked away like, yes, this is what we needed to do. Because now we can see the people like, okay, so I got all my stuff. Y'all taught me how to notarize. Now what's next? So we felt we were just kind of leaving you out there. So we had to get our schedules right. It was a lot to go into creating our mentorship program. Because again, we're not just here to collect money. When we put our name on something, we want it to last because we're not going away. We're not changing the direction of the channel and all that. We are here as notaries in this space. And our footprint is definitely growing. So yes, it's not too late, and it's $39.99. Okay. And all the details can be found at notaryeducatorsllc.com. O says, I don't have a business card yet either. So that's another reason why I haven't started my Google business page. So you can just get you a little small pack from Vistaprint to get started. Now I order my business cards now because I've had my business so long. I usually order like 1,500 at a time because I leave them everywhere. I don't care where I'm at. I leave a stack of cards. So, and I'm not cheap about my business cards. I did a video about that recently. Wherever you go, leave 4 or 5. Every client I leave 3 or 4 with. Okay. And some people are like, well, let me get a pop-o or let me get all this other little fancy electronic stuff. People still want an old-fashioned business card. They really do. Mrs. Bless says, I received my license in November. It's a lot to learn for LSA. I'm in Michigan and spent so much money getting ready, buying equipment recommended by you and others, which I'm grateful for. Well, thank you, Miss Bless. We appreciate it. And congratulations to you. You know, I'm from Michigan. Go Blue. So, yeah, just take your time. What I probably recommend at this point, if you do not know how to properly notarize, let's start there. If you are still unsure how to do your loan signing duties, you probably want to check out Alexis's course, the Loan Signing Agent A to Z. That comes self-paced, or you can do a one-on-one with her. But her self-paced is actually very good. And it's like 3 hours. It's give you everything you need, not a whole lot of fluff. It's like doing a signing with her from beginning to end, accepting it, completing it, the wrap up and everything. And that course, all courses are on sale. The digital 60% off right now. And the coupon code is WIN2024. WIN2024. WIN 2024. Okay. So that's what I would recommend for you though. Make sure you know how to properly notarize. And then let's look at the loan signing class if you need additional help. Okay. And then the mentorship is still here. Just started. Maura A says, great, thank you. Yeah, it's our pleasure. Is GroupMe now just for the mentor program? Hey, Earlies, how are you? Yes, the group me is for the mentor program. That's where we have people have direct access to us. However, we do have the free Facebook group, so you can get help there too. We have over almost 10,000. We're going to celebrate when we hit 10,000. Almost 10,000 in the Facebook book, and they are more than happy to help you too. If we see something kind of kooky over there, we will definitely jump in and answer it because we're not allowing bad information. But so group me is for mentorship, and then the free Facebook is for everybody, okay? And again, that's not going away. All of our free resources will still be here. And we're still here too. Tamika, that's great. Let's see. Tara says, in Georgia, do I need a business license? Didn't see anything in the handbook. Yeah, you won't see anything in the handbook. So you do not need one. So let me rephrase that. As you can see in the handbook, it doesn't say you need one, right? However, because I allow people to come to my home, I do have a license for my city. Okay. The state doesn't really require it either. So when I asked about it, when I was starting out, it was kind of like, yes, you need one. No, you don't. Yes, you need one. No, you don't. So I'm the type of person, I like to have all my ducks in a row. What does that mean? I'm going to register my business with the state of Georgia. I am going to register my business with the city that I live in. And that way my neighbors can't be like, well, she's running a business out her house over there. Yes, they do know. So I just believe in covering myself, okay? Mrs. Bless says, do I need to read the whole loan signing document source book before booking an appointment? No, you do not. But you do need to know what you're doing. You do need to know what you're doing. So I have the source book too. I didn't find it was helpful enough to teach me how to properly execute a loan signing. You may be different than myself. So I do have the book. She's referring to is a book that the NNA sells. It has like 5 different loan signing packages in there. So I'll compare to this. You got someone trying to be a doctor, and they can buy all kind of books online, how to be a doctor, right? But you still need to go to medical school. That's not going to teach you how to be a doctor just by reading the books. So if you are that type of student, you can look at those documents, you can figure it out, go for it. But if not, you might have to spend just a little bit, one more time, and get what you actually need to be a loan signing agent properly and know what to do with us. And we have that happen all day. People have spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and they'll come back and say, man, I wish I had found y'all sooner. So our prices are reasonable enough that, yeah, you probably spent all your thousands with somebody else. We're not mad at you. We are not mad at you. We do wish you had found us sooner, but it happens, And it's not that the training you took from somebody else is bad. I always say that. It's not that it's bad. It just may not be what you need right now. Okay. Few more questions here. Let's see. Should I sign up with Notary Cafe and Notary Rotary? So Notary Cafe, I would take advantage of all the free resources on both of these. I've never received any paid work from either one. Okay, I'll say that. So you have to make your own decision. I have never received any paid work on either one. Okay. Hey, Teresa, what's going on? Welcome. How are you? Hey, Notary Giant. Okay, Quintella, where you been at? How you doing? Hey, nice to see you here. Barbara says, I have that book from the NNA, still needed help. Yeah, Barbara, that's what I was telling her. So I believe it's the same thing that, that she'll probably still need some help from us, quite honestly. The book it's a nice book. It's a big book. And like I said, it has like 5 different packages in it. But if you don't know what to do with the package when you get it, it's not going to help you. It doesn't help you, to me, to know how to properly notarize. It doesn't help you to be an excellent loan signing agent. It just doesn't. So that's a nope. Then I won't sign up. Okay. Well, let's go back to that Notary Cafe. Let me tell you, how I use the Notary Cafe. The way I use the Notary Cafe is, a lot of times notaries have worked with some of the companies, like the signing companies, and they will put a review over there. So for example, if I receive a signing request from ABC Signing, and I'm like, dog, I don't know nothing about them. I want to work with them, but do they pay? Are they slow? What kind of packages do they have? Then I would go over to Notary Cafe, and I haven't did this in a while, but I would go over to Notary Cafe and put in the name of the signing company. I would put in ABC in the search bar, and then other notaries will chime in or have chimed in already and say, well, I worked with ABC. This was my experience. Or I work with them and they're great. Or I work with them and they pay slow. So that's how I use Notary Cafe, is just as a resource. Okay. Now, Erlise is saying that she has success with Notary Rotary and Notary Cafe. So again, it's going to be based on area. It's going to be based on your zip code. It's going to be based on a few things. So I've never had any success with them. Now, I did receive on Sunday, and I'm not promoting this either because I've only gotten 3 hits. I've only gotten 3. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to pay for it next year or not. Find a notary through the NNA. Find a notary through the NNA. I've received 3 hits from them. I had one on Sunday, and I got a job request. So what happens with Find a Notary, that's the general notary that we're always talking about. How do you get work from the NNA? So you sign up with them, you create a profile. They already take some of your profile from the signing agent part, and then people will call you based on your zip code. So I have received 3. I want to say Angela has received like 4 requests. So based on the 3 that I did, and it costs right now, I think it's back to the $99 a month. Per year, $99 per year. When I started, it was only, when they first rolled it out, I think it was $30 for 6 months. So of course that was worth it. Now, would I continue to pay $99 per year for it? I probably will pay the $99, y'all, because it's a tax write-off. Okay. Consult your tax person. I'm not a tax professional, but it's a tax write-off, and it is the NNA. So people will, as it continues to grow, people will continue to find me. So I probably will pay the $99 per year. But if you're just starting out, I'm not going to recommend that. If you're just starting out, we want to do things as economically as possible. And that's going to mean growing your business organically. That's what I'm trying to say. Grow it organically. Get your Google business page together. Get out in the neighborhood and market. Oh, back to the videos too. Like our mentorship videos are recorded for the mentees. It's not recorded for the public. So what we talked about last night is private for their sessions. So that's not fair to charge them, and then we're going to come over here and put it on YouTube. So those sessions are not charged. And again, it's just a different vibe over there. It really is. It's really about next level. It's next level. That's all I can say. So those are not recorded for the public. All right. What else do we have? So you're in Georgia and Erlise is in Georgia. Okay. Well, Erlise is in Georgia, and she says she's getting work from Notary Rotary and Notary Cafe. So that's her experience. I'm in Georgia. And again, my experience has been nothing. And also for Angela, it has been nothing. And also for Alexis, it has been nothing. So it just depends on where you're located. And I just can't call, why one person get a call and one person don't. That's with anything. So it's working for Erlise. So, if you want to think about it, then you can definitely give it a try. Okay. I'll hang out a few more minutes. Any more questions? I see we have like 33 on the live. It is the middle of the day. What other questions do we have? What other questions do we have? Anything else? Going once. So don't forget, it's not too late to join up for mentorship. You can go back and catch the replay from yesterday. It was only our first session. So you're more than welcome to join us and be able to get caught up between now and the next session, which is next Friday. Yeah, mentorship is $39. You can cancel, but you have to cancel before the next month's date. So like if you join today, which is the 26th, you would need to cancel by the 25th of next month. Okay. Yes, Ms. Barbara. So training is for all states. Let me tell you about our training really quick. So we teach you how to notarize anything, because all of your documents are not just going to come from your state. If you're in Florida, Alabama, wherever you are, all of your documents are not going to just come from your one state. They're going to come from all over the world, literally, as you start doing apostille. So you need to know how to notarize anything, and that's how we teach. Notary Giant said it's his birthday week, so that means you ain't working this week, huh? You take it off? What's up? What's up? Hey, them bills still roll through on birthday week, Notary Giant. You know I had to say that, right? But that's good. Let's see. After the training, do the insurance. Yes, there's no need to buy the insurance yet until you do some training. I would agree with you. And don't forget the self-paced courses are on sale. 60% off. So they're like $55. Notarize like a pro. They're self-paced. Early says, I'm in North Dawsonville, but an hour from Atlanta. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Carpet City. Up there in Carpetville. Yes, cool. Do you recommend getting free FedEx packages right now if you're just starting out? Or would you recommend now just getting started out and not to get it? I think you're probably trying to do the most and you probably need to kind of pump the brakes and get some training before you start buying and ordering all these supplies. Let's just kind of go little by little, okay? I think you're doing a little bit much, but it's nothing wrong with ordering the free stuff from FedEx, but I think you're overwhelming yourself. I really do. I would recommend you get to Start Your Notary Business book for your state that I wrote for all 50 states have their own book. That's going to take you step by step, and it kind of help you pump them brakes a little bit. It's an e-version of that book too, okay? Probably after I form my business name. Definitely, Terry, you need a name, okay? You need a name before you can do anything, okay? You need a name. And if you guys have not checked out my Business Life with Kimmi, check it out because I just put a video on that channel. I have one on this channel too, but I have another channel called Business Life with Kimmi. And on that channel, I talk all things like deeper about business. What's a return on investment? And again, that's next level too. So if you're not signed up over there, check out that channel, Business Life with Kimmi, okay? And we talk a little bit about, much more in depth about business. Because over here, we talk about all things notary business, but then there's the actual business that you need to know too. So check out that channel, Business Life with Kimmi. Going to work in 30 minutes. Okay, Notary John. I know the bills are still rolling, but you enjoy this week though. Says, thanks. I'm going to do the one-to-one in person, Tara. Cool. It'd be our pleasure to help you. Well, guys, I am going to wrap it up because I do have a few phone calls to make. But as always, on behalf of Notary Educators Training Team, don't forget the mentorship just started. I am Kimmi. We are here for all your notary needs, okay? Well, until next time, guys, I'm going to say adios. Bye. Thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. Bye, guys. Much success.